Welcome back. We'll now talk about fuel and CO2 quotas and some questions around this. Stay tuned for more information. Hey, welcome back, and we'll talk about fuel and CO2 quotas. And we'll also see a little bit, is it needed? There have been some questions online. If there is needed with these CO2 quotas and fuel. We'll see a little bit closer on this. Stay tuned. Yes, fuel and CO2 quotas is an own subject in this game, of course, and we'll find it on the right hand side of the screen, the right bar. Number 3 from top, it's the fuel button. We press this one and we'll get a sub menu. And this submenu will look like this. There it is. At this point, fuel prices are quite high. They are very high, to be correctly. And I will not buy fuel at this kind of prices. But we have this mathematical graph here, and you can see it change from period to period. And one period in this fuel and CO2 quotas is for 30 minutes. And it's 30 minutes, so if you are 2 seconds late, then it will change and it can be another story. I have this thing about this quotas thing, this fuel thing. I buy them from $750 and downwards. Upwards I only buy if I need to send a plane to get some money into the accounts. A little tip here is probably to save so much money that you always have a little spare amount of money in your account, so you can use for this period when it's low prices on fuel. You should really use this as a tool, because this is a very powerful tool. I can, in my cases, to fill up my 70 million pounds of fuel, it's so heavily costly that I can buy an aircraft. If I buy it for cheap, I can also buy an aircraft in addition using the same amount of money. So if I buy it for a very high price, like 2,400 and like this one. So this is very smart to be aware of. And it's the same with eco-friendly, your eco-friendly, I say, but your CO2 quotas, you will buy them from probably 135 or something and downwards, and upwards I will wait if I don't need them at that moment. And I can also see the graph here, so I can make a little suggestion about how it will be. But I have often miscalculated this, so it's not that easy. You should, of course, use your CO2 quotas, because if you don't use them, you will run out of them after a little while, and it will be a problem, because if your airliner goes from eco-friendly to be uneco-friendly, and that will be when, in my case, this 10 million quotas are gone. It will be red, and it will be in a problem for your campaign and so on. So you will lose 10% just by being uneco-friendly, and you can't, of course, buy an eco campaign when you are not eco-friendly. So then you will lose, in addition, 10% more, so 20% down in this campaign period. So 20% down there, it will mean a lot of money, especially if you have long haul flights. It will be very much money you will lose. So I will strongly recommend that you always are up to date with this eco thing, and of course with your fuel. You can't drive your take off your aircrafts without fuel, so they will be grounded. And that's a problem if you don't have any money and all your planes are grounded, and you will be declared for bankrupt, and that's not cool, I presume. So of course, this is my opinion about this. Probably there's a lot of more opinions about this eco thing. We live in this very eco world now these days, which everything is being dangerous for our environmental, and some people say that and some people say another thing, and that's another discussion, and we won't take it here, my friends. Okay, that was a little bit about the fuel and the CO2 quotas. I hope you had a nice time watching this video and listening to my little bit what should I say, sore throat. But okay, stay tuned, hope to see you soon again. Have a nice day.